Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
Today is New Comic Book Day. We have some comic books to show you all. Bit of a light week this week. Before we get into it though, quick reminder, I am giving away these awesome comics. Moon Knight 3, First Midnight Man, Venom 21, signed by Clayton Crane, and Marvel Presents 72. If you want a chance to win these comics, check out my giveaway video. It was 3 videos ago, something like that. Make sure you go to the other people, because I'm having y'all check out other community members. Check out their videos, leave a comment, talk about, what cool comics they picked up or whatever.
And subscribe to them. Subscribe to us.
And also leave #Switch. This is the important thing. In their comments. I've had a few people leave it in the comments to the giveaway video. I will not be checking that video for the giveaway. Each one, I forget who it is now. I forget the order, but one is for Pickin' and Punchin'.
No.
Now, one is for Pickin' and Punchin'. One is for Jacob Comics, and one, I forgot who the other one was. But I have the, I have all the details in the video. I have the links in the description of that video. Go check it out, and I will be giving away those comics. But you have to make sure you apply correctly. So let's go ahead and talk about this week's comics. Like I said, it's a pretty small batch for us. Now, granted, we have a decent little stack, but there were some good covers this week. So quite a few cover buys.
I read 3 books.
Yeah, I too read 3 books. There's a few things that we'll read eventually, I'm sure. But so let's go ahead and start off with Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty, #1. And this one I did not read, but Chris did.
I did. I thought it was a good start. I like a very, what feels small scale-ish Captain America story, Not world-ending, but...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still betrayed by this series because I was lied to. And we got an incredible Winter Soldier story. And it said it will continue, and then it did not. So... moving on to Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. This is 2, right? Wait, what did I say? Black, White, and Blood. That's what I said.
Yeah, you almost said Black, White, and Blood.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, #2. So that's actually the variant cover, right?
Yeah.
That's the B cover. And we also picked up the A cover there.
The best thing out of this book is the little preview it gave me for next week's cover. Which I think looks
next
cool.
week or next issue?
Next issue, I mean.
Okay. So you weren't a fan of this one?
It was okay.
Yeah, and see, that's what I don't like the Black, White, and Blood.
Might as well show them the cover.
I did. Oh,
no.
You mean next week or next?
Yeah.
You mean
next month.
Next issue. I don't even really like that cover.
I like it.
I think it's a fine cover, but meh. I wasn't crazy about either one of these either. Like
I like the cover A a lot.
They're
and I like the
fine. I don't know. I'm very done with the Black, White, and Blood stuff. If you watched my Indie Comic Spotlight for Godslap, it was a bonus video I did yesterday. It's done in Black, White, and Blood, and I like that better because, like, for example, like here is a page where it's just like, all flat red, and most of the time, I feel like this is just a lazy way to do that. It's just so cheap and it doesn't look good. Like this, it's all just the same color red. It's a color by number thing, except for there's only one shade that's being colored in. And I don't think it looks good at all. The other comic that I read yesterday, I talked more in depth about it in the video. But there's a lot of like values in the red, lots of dark values, lots of light values, like a whole spectrum of red values. But also there's just a lot of like this could look like a good cover if it was just black and white because there's so much black to it, which is an important part of black and white art. Black and white art can look really good, but there needs to be a lot of black. Typically. Sometimes things can break the rules, But that's typically how you do black and white art. So if you're going to do Black, White, and Blood, you need to have that in mind. But most of the time, Black, White, and Blood art looks like art that should have been colored in, but they're like, whatever. So, And then plus a bunch of little random stories. I don't care. I just don't care. And then, so we have Iron Fist 4, which we are still behind on this series, but at this point, I'll probably just wait for the last issue and just read it all together.
How many issues is it?
It's just going to be a 5. I'm pretty sure it's just a little 5-part series.
Yeah.
And then also Iron Man 20, which another pretty solid Alex Ross cover. Not my favorite, but it's a good one. He's been doing some really, really good ones lately, and so this one feels like a slight little slip, but, it's not bad. It's a good cover. It's just, I think some of the other ones he's done lately has been better. So then I also picked up the Dodderman cover for Wolverine 22. This is one of the Gala covers. So this is the X23. I think the colors on this thing are fantastic. It is a beautiful, beautiful cover. As far as the design and everything, it looks fine. I think it's an okay costume. I think if it just had a boring, I don't know, not as crazy colored background, I may not have got it. But this thing just really pops, and I think that kind of adds to it. Yeah. This does kind of really feel like a fashion, you know what I mean? It's trying to make a statement, and it surely does. And then a cover I was very excited to get. Yes. Might be my favorite cover of the week. There's another good one right after this. But the Sprouse, what he didn't book is this, Bounty Hunter 24.
Yeah.
The Sprouse Grievous variant with all the little lightsabers and stuff going on the side. Very, very cool cover. I like that one a lot.
I feel like they don't put Grievous in as many cool poses as they could. It's generally the same, which that's my only gripe about this cover and why it's probably not my favorite, is she's just kind of in the same, hunched over, oh, I'm going to get you pose.
It's just, I do like Sprouse's, I don't know if this is part of the anniversary set. I don't think it is.
He's got 4 arms. Put him in a more dynamic pose.
Put him in a spider mode. Now this one, pretty solid. Yeah. Although, not my favorite from him. But what is this? Fantastic Four 44, the Art Adams variant, and I will pretty much always grab an Art Adams variant.
And I'm a big Doom
and he's a big Doom fan, so definitely just worked out.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great cover. It's not as good as his Thanos cover from 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, that one was really good.
I love that cover. It's so good. But like I said, Art Adams, I'll usually pick up just about whenever.
This is my top book of the week.
So we have Jurassic League number 2. It was a lot of fun. It's DC hero. It's the DC Justice League, but they're dinosaurs.
And I feel like it boils them down to their essential elements. It's the most Batman he can be, but he's still a dinosaur.
It's nearly a satire of the Justice League as dinosaurs, but in a way that's not. It's not really trying to make fun of them, but it is making fun of them. If that makes sense, it's not
that's good satire.
It's
good satire pays homage while poking a little fun.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's fun if you want to read a fun story.
Yeah.
Even if we're not big DC guys, but it's fine. We get it. Superman, and he is a dinosaur and he punches things.
I don't know.
Punches other dinosaurs.
I don't know how you read, Mark. Whenever I read,
I close my eyes.
But I picture their voices in my head. For me, it's the animated Justice League voices.
And I don't know. I think this Batman is going to sound a little more dinosaur-y.
I know, but at the same time, I think it's really funny if he just straight up sounds like, I forgot the guy's name.
I can't remember right now either. But and I know the voice actor, but I can't think of what his name is. Anyway, that's not the voice that's in my head. Anyway,
it's not it.
So other than that, we got a couple indie books. We're almost at the end here. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. It's a very, very short week. But we have Bunny Mask, The Hollow Inside number 2, which continues to be a fantastic read. I love this series. It's been very interesting learning a little bit about the Hollow. And this series in general just does very well. It gives you information, but very, very little of it in a kind of confusing, not confusing in I don't understand what's going on, but it's enough to be okay, but, and then you have a bunch more questions, but they don't really answer them. So it really keeps your interest, piqued, and you're very curious to see what is going to happen, and whatever happens next can surely, or assuredly more so, probably, just give you a little bit more information. So yeah, if you like weird, creepy, eerie horror, I definitely recommend Bunny Mask. And then the last one, I have Grimm #2. So the first issue, I thought, and I got the Frizen cover because I'm pretty much always looking for a reason to buy Jenny Frizen art, and she never does art for series that I want to read. And so when there was a Jenny Frizen cover for #1, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll pick it up and check it out. The first issue was okay, setting things up, kind of interesting little premise of, there's different like Grim Reapers that help carry people to the afterlife, and then you set up this particular Grim Reaper that we're checking out, and all the other Grim Reapers know how they died, but she doesn't, which is kind of weird and kind of bothers her, And anyway, so and then something happens. It's kind of strange, but yeah, I checked out this one. This one had a pretty cool start to it, introducing like a big villain character or something, and the very beginning of this comic was pretty neat. I really enjoyed it, and I am excited to see where they're going to be taking this new character. Yeah, I don't know. A little fun new series added to the list.
And that's it.
That's all we got. So again, definitely go check out the giveaway
that we told you about.
Check out the giveaway video. That's where we'll have all the links to the specific videos you need to comment on if you want to win any of these awesome books. We are climbing still, a little bit. When we do get to 1,000,
we're building the Star Destroyer.
Well, yeah, we're going to be doing that as a stream. But then also, we're going to be doing
I care about.
big giveaway. Like, these are really cool books. I think these are pretty awesome giveaway books.
So subscribe.
But these are going to be nothing, you know what I mean, in comparison. And definitely, if you haven't already, check out my video I did yesterday for the indie comic spotlight of Godslap #1. Put a lot of work into that video, and I thought it turned out pretty good.
It's made by Charlie.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him. If you don't, you probably don't.
It's really surprising to me when I talk to people and they don't. I'm like, God, he's so big. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's all we got for this week, though. As always,
Charles.
Yeah, that's true. As always, though, if you're reading something, if there's something cool that you're checking out, like, for example, Shay told me that Spider-Man 2099, the second issue, was better. I haven't talked to him about the third issue yet that came out this week. Is that series worth getting back into? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yes.
Might be able to be convinced. We'll see. I wasn't a big fan. Neither one of us was a big fan. That first one was rough, yeah. But anyway, if there's some other book or whatever that you think we should be reading, if you enjoyed some of the books that we're also reading, let us know in the comments, and we'll chat up about some comics. But that's going to be it for today, and we will see you next time.
Adios. Ha ha ha!